Good morning, class. How are you guys doing today? Good, good. Well, I have a fun and great lesson planned for us today. When you guys were in your seat, I told you we were going to read a story about plants and trees. Okay? So the story that we're going to read today is called A Tree is a Plant by Clyde Robert Buller, illustrated by Stacy Schuett. Now, what I want you to do before we begin the lesson is I want you guys to look outside and tell me what you see. What kind of trees do you see? You see green trees? Yes. What else do you guys see? Right, you see some bushes. What else? Different colors. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, maybe some flowers out there. Okay, so we see some trees and we see some bushes. So the book we're going to read today is called A Tree is a Plant, and we're going to learn about trees. A tree is a plant. A tree is the biggest plant that grows. Most kind of trees grow from seeds, the way small plants do. There are many kinds of trees. Here are a few of them. How many do you know? So think, guys, how many trees do you guys know? How many different trees do you know? Yes? Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, so let's just look here at the book. We have a maple tree, we have a conifer tree, we have a persimmon tree, we have palm trees, we have willow trees, and we have lemon trees. Okay, those are just a few types of trees we have. This tree grows in the country. It might grow in your yard too. Do you know what kind it is? What kind of tree is this, guys, that you guys see in the picture? You guys know what kind of tree? Correct, right. Good answer. It is an apple tree. This is an apple tree. This is an apple tree. This apple tree came from a seed. The seed was small. It grew inside an apple. Have you ever seen an apple seed? Have you guys ever seen an apple seed? Okay, right. When you bite into an apple, and what do you see? What's in the middle? Usually in the middle. Right, a seed, a little tiny seed. Ask an adult to help you cut an apple in two. The seeds are in the center. They look like this. Can you guys point to it? Good job. Awesome, good job. Most apple trees come from seeds that are planted. Sometimes an apple tree grows from a seed that falls to the ground. The wind blows the leaves over the seed. The wind blows soil over the seed. All winter, the seed lies under the leaves in the soil. All winter, the seed lies under the ice and snow and is pushed into the ground. Spring comes, rain falls, the sun comes out and warms the earth. The seed begins to grow. So as we see here, at first the young plant does not look like a tree. The tree is very small. It is only a stem with 2 leaves. It has no apples on it. A tree must grow up before it has apples on it. Each year the tree grows and grows tall. In 7 years, it is so tall that you can stand under its branches. In the spring, there are blossoms on the tree. Spring is apple blossom time. So see, the tree starts out as a little tiny plant, right? With 2 leaves on it and a little tiny stem. That's going to grow into be a big tree, guys. Okay, now look at this tree. It has blossoms on it, but no apples yet. The blossoms last only a few days. Then they fall to the ground. Now there are green leaves on the tree. Among the leaves, there are small apples. The apples are where the blossoms were before. The apples are green, and they are almost too small for you to see. The apples grow slowly. So do you guys see apples on this tree? No, not yet. They're not there yet. They grow all during the spring and summer. In the fall, they are large and ripe. They are ready to eat. So there are our apples.
Please pardon the interruption. Good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, staff members.
We can see the apples and the leaves on the branches. We can see the branches growing out of the trunk. We can see the trunk growing out of the ground. We can see the bark of the tree. The bark covers the branches and the trunk like a coat. But there is a part of the tree that we cannot see. What do you guys think that is? There's a part of the tree that we cannot see. Do any of you know what part of the tree that is? Okay. Okay, good answer. Okay, good. So we're going to find out on the next page. We cannot see the roots. They are under the ground. Some of the roots are large. Some of them are small as hairs. The roots grow like branches under the ground. A tree cannot live without roots. So a tree needs roots to live. And we're going to also find out why that is. Roots hold the trunk in the ground. Roots keep the tree from falling when the wind blows. Roots keep the rain from washing the tree out of the ground. So the root has many uses. Roots do something more. They take the water from the ground. They carry the water into the trunk of the tree. The trunk carries the water to the branches. The branches carry the water to the leaves. Hundreds and hundreds of leaves grow on the branches. The leaves make food from the water and air. They make food when the sun shines. The food goes into the branches. It goes into the trunk and roots. It goes to every part of the tree. So the roots help bring food up to all the parts of the tree, to the branches, to the trunk of the tree, to the leaves, okay? So that's how the tree gets its food and its nutrients, from the water and the sun. Fall comes and winter is near. The work of the leaves is over. The leaves turn yellow and brown. The leaves die and fall to the ground. Now the tree is bare. All winter it looks dead, but the tree is not dead. Under its coat of bark, the tree is alive. Spring comes again. Rain falls. The sun warms the earth. The tree blossoms and new leaves grow. As long as it lives, the apple tree grows. And as long as it lives, the apple tree blossoms in the spring and apples grow on it. So it does it again. So it happens every season, okay? Every season, the trees, the blossoms grow, then the apples come on the tree, and then in the fall, the leaves fall off the tree, and then it happens again and again and again. When do you like apple trees best? In the spring, when they are covered with blossoms? In the summer, when they are covered with leaves? In the winter, when they are bare? Or in the fall, when they are covered with apples? When do you guys like trees best? Yes, I like them when they're covered with apples. Okay, so now we have finished our reading. Do you have any questions? Any questions about the book we just read? Okay, so now I have a fun lesson planned for you guys today. We're going to go back to our seats, and I'm going to tell you all about our fun lesson that we have for today that has to deal with trees and plants, okay? Okay, so we're going to go back to our seats one by one.